Stuf a blog, August 4th, 2011, and stuff! Whole lot of stuff. And this cool looking multimeter thingy here. And that's just my plasma electrolysis machine. I don't even know what half of this stuff is. But what I do know is, it's cool. It's cool though. One thing I do know is, that thing's a transmitter, I guess. It's an AM, FM, something transmitter, which is actually somewhat burnt. This thing is I got no idea. That thing is an RC generator, something, box of capacitors, box of stuff. More boxes of more stuff. There, for example, see here. If I can actually get this open. Finally, got it open. Huge dog bone resistors in there. I think that's what you call these. This is for example 1.8 ohm, 100 watt resistor here. It's just ferociously big. Or this thing here, 50 watts, 68 ohms. And these are just wow. Definitely get these closed though. Okay. And here are even more power resistors. For example, this is a 680 ohm, 35 watt resistor, and all kinds of cool goodies and stuff. I'm not going to tell you where this is from, but the person I got it from was really nice, and I'm really thankful for this stuff. Just wow. There are more power resistors, multiple kilo ohms, I guess. 3.3 ohm, 3.3 kilo ohm. I mean, 35 watts. Local ace one. I don't know if this is supposed to be a 13 watt. Well, it's 8.8 K. It's not 8.8 K. And there's this neat looking feta over there. And all kinds of goodies here. Even more power resistors. And more. Yet more. And then there's some potentiometers here. Some of these guys are really quite new, I guess. I'm gonna have to inventory all this. These are transistors here. These are rectifiers. More rectifiers, and I just lost one there. Okay. These are high power rectifiers, I guess. Made by Siemens and Halbke. Well, the first ones are. And going back there are more powerful ones. They just look like this. I guess these are 60 amp rectifier blocks. This is 25 amps. These guys are, it's supposed to be 12 amps. And they're selenium rectifiers. And some small stuff. And then there's some diodes, Zener diodes, a whole lot of them. And then some transistors and MOSFETs and stuff, I guess. And yeah. Then in here is more cool stuff. Heating elements, I guess. And this seems to be an IGBT. No, actually it's a dimmer, I guess. I got no idea what all this crap is. No, it's not crap, it's actually just coolness. That's definitely a heating element. 200,000 watts. That's cool. I got a rheostat, which it's a 2.7 ohm rheostat, 50 watts. Got these old-fashioned walkie-talkies, I guess. I think they're walkie-talkies. I'm gonna have to check all this stuff. Then microscope, transformer thingy. I do not know what that is. Whole lot of small screws and resistors and capacitors, relays and stuff, switches. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it seems to be a speaker, a buzzer, or whatever. Yeah, that's that. More chips over there. Then there's this old multimeter thingy. It's pretty much all Grundig stuff. It's transistor tester, I guess, and diode tester, capacitor tester, and not sure what all this stuff is. Then there's this mysterious box here. No idea what that's supposed to be. I guess it's some sort of frequency changer. Then I guess it's only the casing. There used to be a 1 kilowatt 3-phase something, and I got no idea what it is. It says 50 hertz, so I guess it's some sort of regulator. Then in this bag are sockets. There's some audio sockets, and then tube sockets, and some other sockets and stuff. In this box are some other interesting, cool little gizmos and gadgets. This is a fan. Got a couple of those already. Some sort of control devices that plug into a master control thingy. Do not know what that is. This is, I don't know. Another rheostat. This time it's a 1.8 kilo ohm. I guess that's 100 watts. It's not the biggest rheostat I own, but it's the biggest one I own that's out of the equipment. Then there's this thing which has transistors and hot glue and huge rectifiers in there, capacitors, microchips, some sort of power supply, I guess. And there's some sort of thingies here. Then there's chip sockets, test sockets, a lot of them. And these are resistor testing stuff, more chip stuff, relay testing. I just did not hold the camera on it correctly. I just fell down. Some sort of transistorized gizmo thingy. That's where those things were. Those go onto the chips. I get it. These are IC stuff. Some more relay stuff. Temper stuff. Ooh, it's a 7-segment display. No idea how am I supposed to hook this up. But I'll find all that out eventually. And then there's this mysterious thing, which is a power supply, I guess. Says 12 volts down there, and it's made by Siemens. And there's some input. Man, it's transformerized something. It's all made in Germany. And there's this box of capacitors and stuff. Times 15 volts. So I guess this is a power supply block or something. And this thing here is just cool. Blue, I guess this is blue anodized. This looks so cool. More little casings and, oh my god, huge capacitors. 1400 microfarads, 200 volts. Some filter capacitors, Siemens, 10 microfarads, 400 volts. That's probably the same thing. Then more 1400 microfarads. And some more other, that's 4700 microfarads. And then there's this little guy here, which is 200, is that supposed to be megafarads? I got no idea what this is supposed to be. But I guess it's supposed to be 220 millifarads. Or, yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Anyhow, this is a pretty big capacitor. And then there's these guys, 40 volts, 10,000 microfarads. And these guys, 5 microfarads, 400 volts, like you see. And then there's this choke. Move on to the next box of goodies. And then that's a frequency generator, by the way, and that's a signal or picture generator or something. And then there's just some computer stuff here. The rear panel of something. This was some sort of, this used to be a high voltage power supply, I guess, because it says 15,000 volts. That's on off, start stop, short circuit, and then there's a computer terminal that's supposed to be there. And there's 7 volts something. And then there's a mounting panel. Then there's something relatively big. Do not know what it is. There's a emergency stop button for 3-phase power. See if this thing still works. I think this was a buzzer or something. And I got 2 of them. Yep, that's an emergency off button. Then there's this 40 volt, 25 amp something. This thing, I guess, used to be a high voltage power supply, I guess. Seems. And I think these guys are cool. Emergency stop buttons. It's just, that's how you do it. You have to twist them. Then they go out. There. And then there's this bag of goodies here. With this resistor card thing. Some ceramic-y something. Oh, it says on the bag. It's antenna connectors. And my video is starting to run out. This is going to be a pain in the ass to upload. I already know that. Some other cool stuff. Switches. And circuit boards. And tube sockets. And empty bags. Bags with things in them. Switches, I guess. Switches, relays. And a box of something. Ooh, that's a mercury tilt switch. Got a couple of those. I love mercury. Mercury is such a cool substance. Let's put that back there. And then more stuff. this? I don't know what this is. Question mark? Lots of resistors and diodes and capacitors and stuff. I guess these are capacitors because yeah, those are capacitors. Those are old school capacitors. Then there are bags of relays, bags of buttons, bags of randomy stuff. Oh, those are tuners, I guess. Oh, there's an amp meter. Oh, come to Papa. Oh, not just one amp meter. Those are a lot of meters. Milliamps, amp meters, voltmeters, all kinds of good stuff. I am so in love with this stuff here. I cannot believe how happy I am right now. I'm the happiest person on earth right at this moment. And there are more chips back there. And there are a huge lot of resistors. And I don't think that one video is not going to even cover all this stuff. I'm going to have to unpack this bag separately in a different video. So much stuff. Still want to show you the cool stuff though. We're going to put this bag of relays by side to show the really cool stuff. Look. Mercury tilt switches. Old school tilt switches. Those are just wow. And there's this interesting little transformer here. Got no idea what this is. It's from VAC. It's a TFB 470 I know slash or something 313 then under there it's 5 4 minus 9 7 or slash or whatever. Could be an isolation transformer. I absolutely got no idea. But I'm gonna have to be careful with all this stuff, especially with this mercury. Don't want it to spill, because I like mercury where it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna start to check this equipment and see what it actually is, and unpack this bag. So yeah, see you in an upcoming video. And I am so happy! Stuff! Huge amounts of stuff. I am very, very happy. So yeah, Tesla Labs out.